big dresser that was sitting here, going to my mom's house. See, you were inside that old tube TV. Just got done loading that, squeezed it through this little hole because I didn't feel like moving all that stuff to go out the main door. So we squeezed it through here. Don't mind the weeds. And we have it in here. So that's that. And a little update on how my day's going. Bought a new drain cleaner. Septic's backed up, so that's fun. But just picked up the Harbor Freight Special Bower. So I've had to do this like 3 or 4 times already since living at this house, and I'm tired of renting them from Home Depot to use for 5 minutes. So just went out and bought one this morning, and we're gonna get this thing unclogged. Since I feel like the video I'm doing so far is just random and I've got no idea what's going on with it, I'm gonna show you some stuff that's sold. We got a pair of shoes, Canon copier cartridge. We have a motherboard. I feel like I probably listed this too cheap. I sold it for parts, listed it for 50, got an offer within like an hour of 45 bucks and just took it. But sold it for parts, so that's gone. Motherboard. We got a record, sold for 20 bucks right there. The Soul Mining. A little brochure pamphlet from Apple. A couple pairs of Justin boots. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, and there was a camcorder too. Everything that I sold today, besides this, came from the storage unit that we've been working on. But these sold for 40, 40, 20, 14, 45. Sold a camcorder for 100. These shoes sold for 35 or 40. I think they're $39.99, so 40. These I picked up like a whole box of these at a yard sale, I think last year maybe, or maybe 2 years ago, for 50 cents a piece. Very slow sellers, but still sold for 20 bucks. Pre-loading boxes because I'm about to do a short on these. Because I am actually going on my bachelor trip this coming week, and I need shorts to upload during the week while I'm gone. So I'm preloading shorts. I don't really even know what I'm talking about at this point. I'm just wandering around. We're in the garage. See? The garage with no dresser because we removed the dresser. But there's an old TV. It's actually a really cool, like, I think it's Armstrong or something like that. But yeah, I need to get into that pile of boots that are over there and figure out what's there. And I might list one of these before I go to, just to see one of the tape checks that I have a bunch of. But anyways, I'm gonna go back to packing. And it's another day out here working in the garage. It's hot out here, but I need to get some of this done. Been going through boots. Got a pile of boots there. Listed a bunch yesterday, like this whole box is empty now. Listed all those. More there. Like all this is shoes and boots back here. I haven't even looked in these. That one seems to be full of boots. More cowboy boots. But I'm just trying to get through this, organize, and try to get this place cleaned up as best as I can. Like I said in I think it was the last video, maybe 2 videos ago, I want to get to where I can list out here. It's just been taking a while. I've gotten a lot of the stuff moved over. But yeah, so I don't know what's coming next. I'm just going to continue working, and guess we'll figure it out. So here's like the shoe pile. I know if you've watched a bunch of the videos, you've seen it. But we've got a bunch of cowboy boots in there. I listed probably 20-ish pairs this week. And I've already sold, was it this week or was it the end of last week and this week? And I've already sold probably like 8 pairs maybe. Might be around there. But like that's boots. That one I'm pretty sure is boots. Shoes all the way down. That one's shoes. There's more back here behind that where like that camera case is. More boots there. Yeah. Been listing some camcorders. Listed some more camcorders that I found that I didn't even realize were in here. And sold a couple of those. This is still a mess and a half. I actually listed the tape check machine yesterday just to see. But yeah, still got some stuff over here. You need to clean up this area as well. I actually need to get a computer up and running. I think I'm going to use that one if it works, because I need to test all these keyboards. And I think there's a bunch of mice in here. Mice, I don't know, in there. Need to test all those, and a lot of them are PS2, so it's like that cord. So yeah, But that's where we're at. Cleaned up this area some. Got some of this stuff out of here. And got rid of the dresser. I think that was in the beginning of this video. But, yeah, I'm gonna keep on chugging along. Grabbed this box down that was up on top of there. That sound system came from a different storage unit. But it is another camcorder. Looked it up. There's not really any solds on it in the last 3 years. So, kind of cool though that it does have its original box, which is neat. So, there's that. Another one of those. This is an old pile of camcorders. It's for flea market. A box of shoes that was up on top. Wangeny, something like that. Whole bunch of brand new shoes there. And yeah, just chugging along. This one, I guess I'll have to see if the any of the parts, power supply or anything is worth any money. There's a manual too. Maybe the manual's got some value. I've got no idea. But keep on going. So I was going to actually grab that stereo system up there because I don't remember what wall was in there. And I went to go move this tote and it was really heavy. I thought it was DVDs because that's what like this whole stack is all DVDs. And then there was a bunch here that got moved back there. But then I popped the lid open and it looks good. I'm guessing this came from this unit and it was just thrown up there. I don't really know because this whole garage was full, but that looks really intriguing and I have yet to go through it. I just popped the lid and then I was like, I gotta turn the camera on and show this. So like, I'm not really sure what's in here. Oh, we have coins. Bunch of coins. Oh, this is awesome. What's in there? Seems like coins, foreign stuff. There's coins in there. That's like a pair of binoculars. That's really neat. Oh, come out of there. Like mother of pearl binoculars is what it looks like. Those are really cool. I don't see a name on them anywhere though. Those are neat. More coins. Bunch of pennies. Oh, we got a Morgan silver dollar there. Maybe there's a Carson City hiding in here. I think I'm going to take this whole tote. Oh, it goes down. Oh, there's $2 bills. I think I'm going to take this over to the table and we'll look through it over there. Because this looks really cool. I'm very excited. I like coins. I have my own coins that I've collected throughout the years from storage units, really. And looks like my collection is just going to get bigger. All right, this thing's really heavy. Made it over to the eBay packing table. Let's look through this. This is really cool. Oh, come on. Are you stuck? There we go. Stay open. So we have the little binoculars. Those are pretty neat. Some pennies. Looks like some wheats on top. A whole roll of pennies. I don't really know what to look for in pennies. I know like a 1943 copper, but that's about it. What do we have here? That just looks like all foreign coins. Maybe there's some silver in there. Who knows? Some more down there. Got Buffalo nickel. And some old dimes. Eisenhower dollar. Old Mercury dime. 1902 penny there. 1901 penny. Another nickel. A few of these nickels there. What is that one? Oh, that's like a foreign coin. A couple Morgans that fell out of there. Thought there was just one in there, but I guess there's two. We have a 1921 Morgan. And then an 1884. That one looks really nice. That's pretty neat. Some foreign money. What is this guy? Oh, we got a Hawaii $1 bill. These are really cool. I've found these before. That's a really neat find. Not in the best shape, but it'll be okay. This is hard to do one-handed. Looks like we've got some sort of little collector coins. Another one there, bicentennial medal. Another Eisenhower dollar. Some silver certificates. $2 bills, red seal. Well, that's neat. Oh, I hope the silver keeps coming. Oh, I see another Morgan. Oh, there's one, 2 Morgans. What was it? 1897 and an 1882 Eisenhower. We got some Kennedys that are not silver. That's a 40% silver, 40% silver. Another Eisenhower, 40% Kennedy. Old Altoids tin. That's all full of Kennedy halves. None of those from the edges look silver, they just look modern. Looks like we got a $1 bill and some random change in there. Doesn't look like anything special. Oh, this looks like a bunch of silver. Some quarters, nickels, dimes, a Liberty dollar, Buffalo nickels, quarters, 1959. Is all this silver? Yeah, it is. It looks like it at least. Some foreign stuff. What was this one? 1962 silver dime. Some pennies mixed in. 64 Kennedy half, 90% silver. 64 quarters, 56 quarter. Tons of silver in that one. Oh, this is awesome. I love coins. I've been collecting coins really since not since I was a kid, I would say, probably since I started doing storage units and I found them. So these are probably just going to go right into the collection for me, unless I got to go through it. It's going to take, the way it looks already, and there's still a bunch to come. It's like a whole stack of $2 bills. And some, I guess it's $2 bills, I don't really know. Some foreign currency on the bottom. This is really difficult to do one-handed. Looks like it's all $2 bills in there, besides the foreign stuff on the back. But just from the looks of it, I mean, I'll go through it and see if there's anything that's super, super valuable. I'll definitely probably end up selling it. Some foreign stuff there. Let me clean up this mess and we'll get on to going through the rest of this. All right, moving on. What do we have here? What are all of these? These are all, looks like Aussie 2-cent. That's what it says on the things. Seems to be a couple sheets of those. I think these are from Britain. The giant 1 cents, I think. I could be wrong on that. I don't really know a whole lot about foreign coins. There's a bunch of those. Looks like some more foreign stuff here. Some more of those big pennies. More big pennies. And that looks like the same. We have a little Civil War thing. With a Sharps, not a Sharps bullet, a mini ball and a ball. What else do we have here? Whole bunch of pennies. Looks like some of them are wheat pennies. A whole pile of those, and then a ton of nickels in an old Budweiser can. The can's cool. Just a whole bunch of nickels. 64, 49. I might be wrong. Correct me in the comments if I am, but I think, isn't 64 and pre on nickels like 40% silver? I could be completely wrong. But that looks like a whole bunch of nickels there. Oh, there's like a huge bag. Okay. Let me clean these nickels up. Moving on in the tote. We have a big old bag that looks like it's all foreign. Let's see. I'll pop this open. All foreign bills there. Foreign coins. What's in my bag here? Ugh. Get out of the way. I can't get the bag to move. There we go. Here's some pennies. Couple pennies, and then everything else, from what I'm seeing, appears to be foreign currency. Okay, bunch of foreign currency there. Moving on, I have a little 2001 quarter set. Nothing crazy there. I actually have a couple of these from a unit years ago. Looks like a penny set. Seems like they tried to get the correct pennies in there. A little set of pennies. US cents. Same with this one. More pennies. Well, this one's just full. I don't know if the dates are what they're supposed to be, but got a whole penny book there. What is this one? Coin stock book. Looks like we got some pennies, nickels, a few dimes, a few quarters. Doesn't look like anything that is, oh no, no, it's 65. Thought it was 64, 66, 67. Doesn't look like anything. I don't know about the pennies, but nothing silver in there. Keep moving on through these books, I suppose. Lincoln Head Cent. Got full book there. Oh, nope, not full. More pennies. It looks like we have another one. Oh, these are quarters. But they are not the years they're supposed to be. 65, 67, 66, no silver. Damn. And nothing over there. Not the correct years there. What else do we have here? What's this? Oh, a bunch of coins just fell out. Looks like more foreign. Oh, lost that one. Oh, there's a couple dollar coins. Let's just dump it all out. Oh, another one fell. Oh, $1 million. We're rich. I found a few of those over the years. There's that coin. We are rich. There we go. We can stop buying storage units now. We found $1 million. That's hilarious. Yeah, so a bunch of foreign there. Looks like we got more stuff. Eisenhower. Steel penny, 1943. What is this one? US Mint Proof. Is this silver? Let's take a look. Not 100% sure if that's silver or not. I don't see anything saying that it's silver. It's a cool case though. Alright, let me clean up this mess and we'll continue on. Alright, mess has been cleaned up and we're moving along. What do we have in the old Kool-Aid container? It looks like foreign to me. So I'm not going to look through that. We'll just put it aside. What is this little case? Looks like we have a 2000 Liberty. Come out of there. 1 ounce fine silver. So there we go. There's an ounce of silver. Well, that's pretty cool. We'll get that back in the box in a minute. Looks like we have a watch. Little Disney watch there. Get back on there. There we go. Moving on. World Reserve Monetary Exchange. Got some foreign coins, or not coins, dollars. Looks like foreign at least. What is this? Oh, 5 cents for use, United States military establishments. Does it have a year on it? That's pretty cool. Military payment certificate. Well, that's pretty neat. $1 military payment certificate. We have a $2 red seal there. 5 cents, military payment certificate. And an authentic uncirculated United States $2 note, first issued by whatever. So that's pretty cool. A little $2 in a case there. And there's another one. Is it going to be the same thing? Will it even open? There we go. And it is the same thing there. Alright. Oh, there's a bunch of $2 bills falling back here. Oh, there's a 20. Multiple 20s. That's pretty cool. Got a couple 2s there. What years are these 20s? 1934D and a 1934. Couple $20 bills there. Oh, we have a bunch of coins up in here. Little turkey call. Oh, that's cool. It's like a bottle opener. 1964 Kennedy half. There's another thing in a case down here. 1992 Liberty 1 ounce fine silver. I really don't want to dump this out and make a huge mess. 64 Kennedy. Looks like there's a bunch of silver mixed in down here. What's in this little baggie? Oh, we got another Morgan, 1889. Eisenhower, a couple Mercury dimes, Buffalo nickel. Trying to let you guys see and look at the same time. 1967, 40%er. Looks like some dollar coins, a quarter for some reason in a little container. That's silver? No, not silver. Seems to be a little bit of silver mixed in here. Oh, there's some. What are these? Oh, we got a couple Liberties. Walking Liberty. 1 ounce fine silver. Okay. I'm not going to dump this one out because it's just going to make a huge mess. But a bunch of silver in there, which is great to see. I love finding silver. Especially, well, the price went down. Ooh, almost threw the Morgan. Oh wait, that was in that little thing. I guess we'll stick it back in the little thing. Here, we can stick these. I'm just going to stick all those in there. And, yeah, let's look at something else first. What do we have? America's Gold Heritage. Limited 20,000, mint $2.50. This is just one of those collectible things that aren't really worth anything. Nothing really there. We've got some sort of something from the Philippines. Coins there. These are just more of those collectible ones, I'm pretty sure. Oh, there's a $2 bill in it too. That's neat. Let's see if I can flip this open. Open up. There we go. $2 bill there. Coins. Just a little collectible piece. And, all right, let me clean this up. And we'll get into more of this. So I just moved this bag. I was just looking because it seems to be all like tickets and things to different like events. And right underneath it was this. This is what I see. I'm pretty beat up. Does it have a model? Smith & Wesson. How does it open? Let me just check inside the cylinders just to make sure. I don't see anything in there. I need to figure out how to open it. Well, that's a pretty cool, real old revolver. It looks like we have, well, here's some torn up money. Another quarter, gold quarter. Made in Italy, RTS. I'm not really sure what that is. And then we have some sort of the Boston Bulldog with no cylinder. So there's those. That's neat. What do we have here? Some foreign bills there. Now this all seems like it might be silver just by the edges. I'll have to dump that one out and take a look at it. We got a little wallet. doesn't seem to have anything in it. Oh, there's jingling from the front. What do we have in the front? Chuck E. Cheese tokens. Nice, nice. Definitely worth a bunch there. What is this guy? Collectors something. Just another set of collector coins. Looks like we have some more foreign coins. I don't know why they're all in separate bags. We'll just dump them all into the big bag. Got some quarters. Looks like some more, maybe a little bit of silver in there. I'll have to check that one out too. Let's let's go ahead and check these out. I'll see if I can mess around with these and see if I can get them open. Got the jar dumped out here. Looks like we have 50s, so some silver nickels there. 64 Kennedy half. This one should be silver. 40% silver, 67. 72. Let's check out these. There's nothing in those. Oh, that one. Got a 68. And these all look like, these all look like silver quarters here. Bunch of silver quarters. Another dime. Another silver quarter, 44. Some more Kennedy halves that are not silver. Buffalo nickel and a little penny. And some sort of little badge, or I mean pin there. So that's that. Go into this bag next. Looks like once again we do have some silver. Walking Liberty there. Not silver. Not silver. There's some silver quarters. Some more silver quarters. That's not silver. That's not silver. Silver dimes. Seems to be a little bit of silver in here. That's a proof, I'm pretty sure. Very shiny. Are these proof quarters too? They are very shiny. I think they might be proof quarters. Bunch of silver. Another possible proof. Another dime. And then in this one, it just looks like foreign currency. So I'm not going to go through that. Messed around with these for a second. Was able to get the cylinders open. This one, I don't even know if it's like maybe a 22 short or something like that. Really not 100% sure. Made in Italy. But then this one is pretty cool. Probably not worth a whole bunch considering its condition, but I like the way the cylinder breaks. I'm trying to read on it. I think it says 1871 there, right there on the end. I'm trying to see if it says what caliber it is or not. I don't see a caliber, but that's still really cool. A little old handgun there. And then moving on, looks like we have a whole bunch of pennies. I'm not really sure what they are, but I'm not ripping them open either. So, got an Eisenhower dollar. What are these on the side? Another quarter. Some foreign coin. So we have 2 pesos, Central Bank of Philippines. Oh, we have some Confederate money. That's pretty cool. Wonder if that stuff has any value. 1856, $20. Here's some silver certificates. Another one there. There's a bunch of them. And it's a funny back. That's pretty cool. Another note of some kind. State of Virginia, City of Richmond, County of Augusta. Another $1 bill. I don't know about that. That feels like it might be fake. Along with that. Red Seal $2 bill. Some foreign currency here. We have, oh, there's a couple other ones in there. We have a $1 bill, silver certificate, large size. That's neat. What else do we have hiding down in here? A bunch of pennies, it seems like. A pair of sunglasses. It looks like we have another Morgan in there that is rough. Some Kennedys. Trying to read the date. 1899. Some nickels. Steel penny. Looks like we just have a 2007 proof set. I'm not even going to open that. Some more just collectible things. Some ginormous, whatever those are. Those are interesting. And we have, oh, these are uncut sheets. That's pretty cool. Uncut United States currency $2 bills. Looks like we have 2 of those. What are these? United States Internal Revenue stamped for special tax. Not really sure what they are. Business of dealer in manufactured tobacco. Yeah, I don't know what these are. They're pretty cool. Might have to Google Lens those and figure them out. Looks like just some papers or something. What do we have down here? Oh, there's a coin behind it. What kind of coin are you? Eisenhower. We have a box at the bottom. Don't fall off the table. Oh, it wants to fall off the table. Ooh, United States Silver Mint Coin Collection. Let's see if I can get this open. Oh, that's cool. We got a nickel, a $50, Walking Liberty, another Liberty, Mercury dime, Kennedy half. That's 65 Kennedy half. So it's silver. Well, I guess it is 40%. 64 quarter. That's really cool. I like that. And then what else do we have down in here? Special Olympics. I don't think this is silver. I don't think so. Looks like we got mainly pennies here. Some maybe Civil War bullets or something like that. What do we have here? Oh. Actually just found some of this last year. Not medals. I found patches that were from World War II. From this military. There's another one there. And then just some papers. So two medals of those kind in the bottom. And then I guess these are all pennies. Okay. I mean, that's a good box if you ask me. To find it hiding in the garage. Because that's where all my DVDs were sitting. So that's crazy. I guess it came out of this unit. It could have been the last unit too. I don't remember. I might have to go back and look at old video or something. Pictures that I have in here and just see. Because who knows how long that's been sitting there, to be honest. But yeah, that was really, really cool. But like I said, I collect coins too. So a lot of the silver and stuff will be going into my collection. Unless it's worth a bunch. Then I really like this set. That's really neat. But then they, if it's worth a bunch of money, then it'll be sold, of course. But if not, if it's just basically silver value or the coin or anything, then I'll just keep it, hold on to it. But yeah, no, really cool bin there. And I guess I got to clean up this mess now.